Hello, I'm Brad Logan alongside Chris Cutcliffe. He's the head football coach at Oxford High School. Coach, big crowd here today, and I know it's something that's really special to you.
Yeah, no doubt about it. It's a great clinic every year. It's great to see so many friends, so many familiar faces, and I think it's just a great indication of the state of sports in Mississippi and what it means in our communities throughout the state when you see all these people gather here together, really with one same goal in mind, is to impact young people in the state of Mississippi.
Already early on, I've already had a David Cutcliffe reference. I know you're honored to have Coach as your dad. What are some things you've learned growing up, not only from him, but his coaching style, obviously being at Tennessee, Ole Miss, Duke? He's had a lot of big-time jobs. What are some things you've learned from your dad?
Yeah, and, I think first and foremost that probably holds true in any profession, but definitely in the sports world, everything boils down to building relationships, meaningful, real relationships, not transactional relationships where you're using people. What can you do for me? Here's what I can do for you. The relationship can be a lot deeper than that. And, and I think just the way you treat people and something my dad always told me is that people may not remember what you say or what you do, but they always remember how you make them feel. And so I just, I think taking that into account in the way you interact with players, coworkers, I just think it's really important.
Every coach that we've talked to today, not surprising, is talking about what happens off the field, building character, building men. I know that's big for you. It was big for your dad. And you've got a podcast right now that you can listen to on Apple. Tell us about it, what's it called, and give us kind of the backstory on that.
Yeah, so Dr. Hunter Taylor and I collaborate on this. Hunter's a professor in the Ole Miss School of Education, and he and I have been working together now for about 6 years. And so we started a podcast called the Coach and Doc Podcast. And so what we do is we seek out great leaders that we want to learn from. And we bring them on, talk to them about their team, if they're a coach, or their field, if they're outside the sports world, and learn about their team building, their leadership styles, how they build a culture in their setting, and just try to gain as much knowledge as we can from those guys.
How rewarding is it to see your players go on to the next level collegiately, and then, of course, players like DK Metcalf that have come through the system, now playing in the National Football League? That has to be really rewarding to see your players excel at the next level.
Yeah, no doubt about it. We've been blessed with a lot of great players at Oxford. There's no doubt about that, and we've had guys do really, really well in college football across the world, across the country. But DK is a great example. I'm so proud of him. He recently came back, put on a free camp for youth in the Oxford community. I mean, he's the real deal. He's a phenomenal young man. He's not really a young man anymore, but he's phenomenal, and so very, very proud of his success.
Coach Chris Cutcliffe, head football coach at Oxford High School. Thanks very much for stopping by today. Best of luck this fall.
Thank you. Appreciate it.